we were a little bit uncomfortable.
Dog, right? You read it? No.
It was just getting very overwhelming. In Chicago, we are about to go to my granny's house for the first time. She about to cry. Oh, no. And I want you guys to know one thing. Only Lexi can come downstairs in the middle of the hotel lobby and do her makeup in a random public mirror. What is up?
You gotta do what you gotta do. Y'all are rushing me. You're like, we have 10 minutes to get ready. I'm like, okay, well.
Do we not?
But I didn't.
Do we have an itinerary or not?
We do. We were already late. But let me ask you one thing. Did I complain?
No. And you're fresh. Let me see your shoes.
Oh, thanks to my baby boo got me late.
Are those gallery department?
Don't play with them.
Wow.
Gucci.
You're just too fresh. Where the heck is Kamari at? Kamari went upstairs to get my handy dandy Vaseline and she hasn't been back down in a minute. This is what it looks like when your girl has no lash versus lash. I like the lash. We are currently at Brothers, and I got my baby girl Kamari here with me, and guess what? This is her favorite restaurant out here, and this is where she's from, Brothers Breakfast. You like this too, Lexi?
Yeah.
You been here with us before, right?
No, I haven't.
She said, yeah, I don't even know what it tastes like. No, I haven't.
So you haven't been here?
I haven't, man.
Well, I know Andy's never been here. I know G's never been here. I know Britt's never been here. And we're about to go in there. Ugh.
Sweet stack.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My lovely waitress.
Scrambled eggs,
First
no
day
cheese.
at work. Scrambled eggs, no cheese. Let's throw this in the garbage.
Side
That's not mine.
Who got scrambled eggs with no cheese? Okay, so nobody's claiming the scrambled eggs.
It's just whichever you want.
Who got some hashies?
Hash browns,
Hash.
scrambled eggs with cheese.
Who got cheese on their scrambled?
We all got scrambled. And
Did you
then
get
chocolate
cheese?
chip
I
pancakes.
got
Hash browns and eggs. I don't know if this is my side
Yeah.
though.
But what about, oh, you got hash browns and eggs together?
Yeah. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I'm gonna leave it here just in case.
That's yours. And I think those eggs are yours. Kamari, did you get eggs with no cheese?
Yes.
You sure?
She does not like cheese on her eggs.
Okay.
Kamari.
So she's still bringing stuff. She's still bringing stuff. Don't trip. And it's gonna be okay. You gonna eat. Gotta make sure everybody eats around here. Speaking of everybody, you said you were gonna let me have a watch.
I did.
I actually don't have a watch. I left it at home. Somehow D-Lo packed my bags.
This one goes over here to her.
To who is her? Her?
Right?
And then the cinnamon. Okay.
Who got cinnamon?
And then patties. How about right
Who got shits for me? Are these
turkey patties?
turkey? Wait, why am I still getting food handed it out? I already got my food. I'm supposed to eat it.
Maybe give me some of your sausage.
Why are you always asking for food?
You're not gonna eat all that. Give me the little one right there.
The little one? You ask for a little, you get a little. Get what you ask for. Remember, everything is in the contract. If it's in the contract, you better read it. This place right here, my brother, he actually stole a big 2-liter and he stuffed it in his pants, Kenneth did. And he got caught by the security and they actually took him to real jail over a 2-liter. And my grandma told them, leave his butt in there. This shampoo beauty salon right here, I used to get my hair cut there. They messed my lining up so bad, it's crazy. And then finally I found my perfect barber within there. And that is why I got that picture from Salty when I had that design. Because once I met him, he was like, I can fix you up. And he turned my messed up lining into a design. That's why I had a design, because my lining was messed up. As you guys can see, the police are standing over there by their church because they have to secure it because people probably break in there. Look at that. Why would you need a cop to protect the church? That's crazy. Four Brothers, I used to go in there all the time, get my candy. I used to steal so much candy out of there and it stank like fish sticks in there because they sell meat, like real raw fish. They sell it in there and they also sell chips, candy, soda. It's like a whole convenience store. It's totally a health hazard. I know for sure now because I'm grown, they should not have been doing that. Look at these houses though, man. Look at the grass and just the wilderness. Everything looks closed. Look at this liquor store. That's open. It looks closed, but that's open. You can go in there and get like, this is Martin Luther King, by the way. Martin Luther King Boulevard. This is that. This is my elementary school. It used to be called Drew School Elementary. And all the windows busted out. Look, oh my God, they tore tore down.
Oh, I can
This
see
used to
the
be
flag.
Dory Miller Projects. This open grass used to be Dory Miller Projects, and that was right behind my elementary. So we used to get jumped by grown-ups. Grown-ups would come to our school right there, as you guys can see how close it is. They would just try to beat us up, steal our little dollars, whatever we had, and that's how I grew up, really. These places like this, candy stores, you go in there, you might be able to steal something, but you might get robbed when you walk out. This house right here got burned down with the family in it. There was a man and his baby mama, and his, the baby mama and the daughter got burned up in there. Because the baby daddy, he was in some street stuff. And they burned his house up, and everybody from our neighborhood walked down here to see it burn. But nobody could go in there. It was too late. It was just really messed up. It's my first school I ever went to. I love this school, man. I could just smell the bathroom just from looking at it. This is called Old Marshalltown right here. And it's basically like housing, I don't know, but this is where I live. This is called New Marshalltown. So we got Old Marshalltown outside and New Marshalltown inside. This is my neighborhood right here. You come straight in and you just have a pitchfork. Which way you gonna go? We go the right way because I'm CJ So Cool. I came on the right side. My old best friend, his wife, they was from the middle. So KK, she grew up in the middle. But look at this house right here. This used to be where we always was at. Now somebody in there working, what they doing now? What the heck? They renovating it. Oh my God, they're literally doing what we came to do. Damn, we gotta renovate this. And then look at my grandma's house, the best one. The best grass. Corner lot. This is the house. Oh my God, her animals. Oh my God. Oh, hecky no.
So cute.
We at my granny house and her dogs are trying to attack us. This is why I don't come back home. Now you got a little dog inside too. Man, I brought my man's G out here, brought his wife out here, my sister brought. Oh, snaps. Oh, we got some fans over there. Who that? I think that's Patrick and them. I can't really remember. I even brought my baby mama and them out here. And my grandma the only one ain't coming out. Man, I gotta call my granny. There she go. She about to cry. Oh, no. Don't start that crying stuff. Yeah, I brought the whole Vegas. Can you tell them to be quiet?
He has eyes like that.
Grandma, can you tell your blue-eyed dog to be quiet? He's scary, but acting tough. Blue! Sit down, Blue, sit. You ain't trained these little, sit, Blue, sit.
Y'all got an army.
We do, give me a hug. And hug your granddaughter too.
Hi.
Your granddaughter, your first well actually it's not your first granddaughter. This is some real love right here, Andy, huh? Who is them across the street? I forgot their name. Patrick and them?
Hi, come here.
Is that Patrick and them?
His mama.
Who was his mama name again?
Miss Adams.
Miss Adams? I didn't used to call her that though.
Miss Lou.
Miss who?
Miss Lou.
Okay, I don't remember anymore.
You
Miss
talking
Adams.
about, no, Lacey?
Lacey. Where's Lacey?
dead.
Oh, wow.
Lacey dead. Shay dead.
Oh.
Zach dead.
So who is these people coming across the street? You don't know?
Them, McGee.
Hey, girl.
McGee?
Ife McGee.
Ife McGee?
Mom, her cousins.
Okay, well look, we came here for you, but we'll tell them, hey, but we came here for you. Okay, you the star of the show. Whoa. You see we got all these cameras and this is Andy right here. This is one of my closest friends. He does all my videos. And that's Tavy, you know Tavy and Nike.
Hey, baby mama. That's all she say.
She said that to you?
She say that to Taylor.
Oh.
Who did I just ask about Terry? That's my baby right there.
Well, you know what? You know who these people are?
Let me get my hug.
He looked familiar, but I probably ain't never seen him. But
You never saw him, but you heard him.
what's his name?
Greg.
You got me standing out here looking like a fool because I'm looking for somebody that's 6'8".
Oh, I lied to her. I
That's why I
forgot.
kept looking around.
I told you that he was
I'm like,
6'8".
oh, well, it's good.
Well, if he said on his bank account, he's taller than that. That's why I was really lying to you. But this was him right here that made you cry on the phone. Unintentionally made you
I'm
cry.
like looking for an older man.
Because he has that demeanor, but he is older. He's older.
He ain't
He
old
is.
as me.
No, Grandma, no one's
He
old
ain't
as
half
you.
old as me.
No one but these dogs here. What's your name, Red? Oh, what's up with this dog? What's wrong with his face? Bosco, he got a lot of blackness going on.
When the pit bull tried to kill him.
Oh, he almost got killed?
What's this one's name?
That's Blue.
He's cute.
Blue is cute. So you know what's crazy? This is the same as it was when I was a little kid. Everything's the same. Even the evergreens are the same. Bricks are the same. Grass is the same.
Lion,
Dirty dogs still the same.
except the lion that was there.
Where's the lion?
Somebody stole it.
They stole it? And you think I
Like
should...
some years ago.
Okay, so you think that I should come... Wait, why are those 3 bricks still there? They have never left? Are you serious? Those 3 little bricks.
I don't back into that and tear it down.
Oh, it helps you. Okay, so that's your guidance. So I'm just learning all these things because I want to renovate your house. Oh, wow. What the heck? You're going to be a meme. You know that, right? This is G. G is like the man. He's an HVAC business. He's in all kinds of businesses. You can't even
He's in
stop.
all kinds of business.
What the heck? You guys see where I get my energy from. This is my blood and flesh, my real grandma. That being said, grandma, he's going to help us do a lot of...
He's gonna help us do a lot of stuff.
Well, let's go inside and see. Let's
I don't want to go in there.
We don't?
No, you don't. You will come back out looking like a cat or dog.
Why?
Because you're going to be full of hair like
What?
me.
Oh, wow. Can you tell the animals to go outside and take a pee?
That ain't going to stop the hair from getting on you.
Well, we'll just walk like this.
You definitely have to walk like
What kind of shoes is those? Wait, don't trip over your dog. You got on them Andre 3000 Crocs.
Industrial Crocs.
Them alligator skaters. Come on, let's go. Oh, come on. Okay. I'm mad at myself. I'm about to cry. because
Why?
this I didn't know. I didn't know the extent. Like, I can't even, like, I'm about to tell you guys, I'm about to cry because this is crazy. I didn't know to what extent this is. I haven't been here in 20 years, so I don't know what it's about to look like. I moved out of here when I was a kid, so I'm about to go in there and see. Then I went to the Navy, then I came back, then I went to college, but then after that I moved in with my auntie's house, which I showed you guys, but I haven't been in here. She don't even think I should go in there, which is a sign, but I'm still gonna go in there because we're gonna change this whole thing. It's never gonna look like how it looks now. I haven't been in there yet, but when we come out, you guys are gonna probably feel like I owe everyone an apology for this, but it's not my fault because I know if you saw that video a long time ago when I surprised my grandma with a new car, a shopping spree, a new wig, and a new iPhone, and pay her cell phone bill every month, I told her she could either live with me and get all of that anyway, or just get all of that right then and there. She chose the shopping spree and the car and all that, and look.
This is the car.
The car is still here. I didn't take it back from her. I think it's time to go in there. We are about to renovate your house. You are about to have the best looking house in this city, and you have a lot of things to change. You have the cat problem. We're gonna find families for them, but you don't need, how many animals you have?
I got 4 dogs.
4 dogs. Keep
And
track.
I got 20 cats.
20 cats. They in the house? Are they in the house?
I remember this guy. Get this guy on camera. I remember you, man, and your brother Nepo. Oh. I never forget, man. That is crazy. Everybody still lives here. That's crazy, man. So we're gonna go in your house and we're gonna renovate everything, okay? Let's see what it looks like. Yes, he did. But I thought he was alright. But it's sad, I'm sad to tell you, Willie didn't come back home last night. Well, no, Willie. Show me the house. From your perspective.
This house has been here, I've been here since I was in 3rd grade.
And how old are you now?
And now I'm 73.
So how old were you in 3rd grade?
I was 9, I believe.
Wow.
Okay. Yes.
And this house was here before you?
This house was 2 years old when we moved in here.
Okay. So that's really cool. So this area.
This is my 3rd address in Indiana. When we first moved from Arkansas, we lived at 1609 Madison. It was a basement apartment. 1 room. And it was 4 kids, my mom and my dad. We moved from there to 1916 Missouri, right up there by Dory Miller. You can walk down our backyard. Yeah, you see that?
Yeah, it's grass.
You walk down a hill from our backyard and you be in Dory Miller. And then we moved here.
And that's it. You've been here ever since.
Ever since. My mom didn't believe in moving. She said, when you move, you lose.
Wow.
She said, you get somewhere and you plant roots.
Wow. That's a gem right there. We might have to hold on to that.
Yeah.
I want you to show me the house. I know this is my
Remember
great.
this TV?
I know this TV. Does it
Don't
still?
even work no more.
Oh, it doesn't.
It
Okay,
ain't
because I
worked
tried.
in years and years and years.
Is this my great grandmother?
No, that's Aunt Clee.
Oh, so I was wrong. This is a very beautiful picture of Aunt Clee, by the way. Aunt Clee used to live here with us too. I remember Aunt Clee.
Aunt Clee and Aunt Florence.
This was the most beautiful picture of my grandma I've ever seen, and I love it so
I was in my
much.
40s then.
40-year-old grandma. That's where did this fireplace thing come from? That wasn't here when I was a kid.
No, it ain't nothing but
A church pew.
a piece of Goodwill.
Why you take it?
Because I liked it.
Grandma, we gonna have to fix that. You take all them cats because you like them too. You're so tense. You need a massage. We're gonna get you a
This
massage.
right here is like antique. This piece right here.
I
That
know.
piece
Been
right
there
here.
ever since I was not even born.
Yep.
Well, guess what? You might need a vacation. Your shoulders feel really tense. You need to get out of this house. You do know that, right? He just told us. Guys, what are we learning here today? Her mother is from another generation, another previous time.
Yeah, we like 5 generations. Mama was still living. It was Mama, me, Michelle, Shayna, and her kids. Her daughter.
So we're 5 generations right there. And 5 generations ago is different from now. No one should be telling their kids you move, you lose. Because I move a lot and I ain't losing anything. So that being said, you gotta get out of your old ways. And you gotta get out of this house to start. There has to be a start. You got a lot of animals. We know that you love animals and I love animals too, but I got that from you. You had hamsters when I was younger.
200.
200 hamsters lived in this living room right here. I'm talking cages everywhere.
Cages.
I'm talking, you want to hear
Yep.
something worse than that? Not even just hamsters, guinea pigs as well. The big ones with the big teeth and they bite really hard. I'm talking blood drawing. And you got to get out of that. You're still the same person. You had a Yorkshire Terrier when I was younger. You got one now. You got all these dang on animals. You're just doing the same thing over and over. And guess what's happening? The house is falling down over here. You never called me and told me. You know what you do? Call me and tell me. I don't want to put nobody's business out, but I love my grandma. She texts me. She needs help with bills. That's understandable. I give her help with bills. But she never said, you need to come look inside this house. It's literally falling on my head. I ain't been in here. I ain't been in here.
Every time you
Why
came
you
by,
never took me
you
a picture?
sped up. You're like,
Every time I came by, I get out the car and knock, and you don't be here. You was in Milwaukee last time, or Michigan somewhere, wasn't you? I tried to come in, no one was here. It was a car. I said, whose car was that outside? Was it Michelle's? You said, no, I was out of town. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's no one's fault. It's not your fault, nor my fault. The fault is the city for not coming out here and seeing this issue. Instead, I have to come out here and press the issue. So I'm gonna start with my grandmother's house, and then I'm gonna try to replicate that same idea throughout the community, and hopefully we can get some attention from the mayor or some former council member, and then maybe we can get some assistance, because I believe that we deserve a sponsorship from Lowe's, maybe Menards, or one of these companies out here, and we can start doing this everywhere. Like, this needs to be addressed. It not only smells like cats in here, but it smells like old house about to kill my grandmother. And we have to fix that. So, you know what Greg said to me?
Right.
He said, CJ, I think it'd be better to just buy your grandmother a new house. Because this is worse than even I explained to him. So, what you think?
that's crazy.
You don't want to give it away? And not give it away. You're going to still have it. It's still your house. But why would we... You know, I think if we fix the outside and make it look like it's fixed on the inside, you can feel better by moving into a real better situation while knowing that the family house still standing, you know? But this is like, okay, just walk me through. Let's go this way. Walk me through. I want you. You know, 'cause
Well, I did get a new furnace.
you got a new furnace?
And a new central air, because I didn't have no heat for 5 years. 5 winters.
Wow.
And you know how the winters is here.
Didn't you have grown men living in here too?
Who?
Like Jerome?
Just not for long. When
They
Mama-
wasn't
when
helping
Mama
and they
died,
actually lived here. It's freezing in here, it
I
sounds
had
like.
put them out, huh?
Oh, you put him out. Well, I remember somebody lived in here, Leroy. He was stealing from you. You had all kind of people living in here, and then we got him put in jail.
My
But
jewelry.
so look, in here is my room, and this is where I used to get not my whoopings at, but this is where I would get go to after the whoopings. So once I get through getting my butt whooped or doing the push-ups, I would run in here and close the door and I hate to moving on. I just want to come. I ain't coming back no more. You got me messed up. You guys want to whoop me? You gonna whoop me? And then I would play the game. But anyway, this, see that hole? Wait a minute, you hear that sound? Wow. That's we have to do it 4 times.
You said the hour.
It's not 8 o'clock. It just stopped at
You
8.
do it like
Twice for each hour?
on the hour. I think you do it 6 times. On the half hour.
Well, on the hour does it 8 times because it was just on the hour. So it did it 8 times. This granddaddy clock has been here before I was born, and it always did that. And my brain just had a whole like shock wave when I heard it. That's why I was like, wait, what? I remember that sound. That's crazy, man.
Mama told Michelle that she could have that clock.
She did? What? She can have it?
Yeah, that's hers.
So, what's she gonna do with it? Take it out of the house somewhere?
Whenever.
Let me see that.
When I cross over or whatever.
It's still in perfect condition?
Yeah.
Michelle is gonna give this to me. And I'm gonna keep this in my house. Wow, I'm gonna get it clean. It's
You
like,
know what that means?
no.
The words up there?
This
Tempest fusion.
What?
Time flies.
Tempest fusion means time flies. I do remember one thing. This part of my house was renovated at one point in time. I remember that whole renovation stage.
Yeah,
Remember?
because the roof had caved in.
So ever since I was a kid, the roof was caving in. We should have been moved. It's not my fault. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you.
But then we had the roofing redid, but that's been.
She has the Obama collection
100
plate.
years. He in there.
I'm taking it too. I'm just like, do you still have the Lazy Susan?
Yeah.
A cat might jump out. You know what? It's cool. It's cool.
Get out, Stewie! Oh, look at him up there eating his food. I had cooked them some chicken, and they ate it up. I had 2.
You sure that wasn't your chicken?
Nah.
You don't gotta lie, girl.
You see
Oh,
they pants.
I don't know anymore. It's kind of crazy in here. I do remember one thing. This is where I spent most of my teenage years. Right here. Grandma, why did I spend most of my time here?
Because the phone was there.
That's right. The phone. It's gone now, but we used to have a little phone right here. And it had the long cord. You can be around here if you want to whisper and talk crazy. Be like, yeah, baby, you know I love you. What you want me to do to you? My grandmother's right there, but if you give me 2 minutes, I'll tell you. Telling you, man, my child was crazy, crazy. Girls everywhere. But yeah, y'all see the picture of me next to the girl, next to my grandma and my old friend. You see the vibes, man. I've always been a young, handsome man, and I've always knew how to dress. I used to wear the dapper outfits, you know.
I always found crazy women that would take care of him. For whatever reason.
You know the reason, Grandma. Gucci, Gucci. Anyway.
I used to always tell this guy, he would bring his girlfriends here for me to meet them. And I said, if you want to keep CJ, don't pull your panties down.
She used to say that to every girl. And guess what?
And just the opposite. Come back, Mom, guess what? She gone.
So easy, man.
Because he be done tuned them up.
See, I say that, tune them up. So I used to tune them up and send them on their way. You only need a quick tune up. I'm not sticking around and doing the whole renovation thing. Same with here, Grandma. What are you thinking? We got a hole in the ceiling right there. We got a closed off section. Is this safe to walk on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That's when the sewer messed up and they had to cut that floor out.
I remember that. I helped
Yeah.
you with that. I was giving you some money. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. And they had to dig
So
up
they
the
fixed it?
whole backyard and see them pieces out there, the red looking pieces.
Outside?
Yeah, see the little red pieces of
Yeah.
it's clay.
Oh, that's what you're talking
That was the main sewer line.
about. Wow.
And over the years, all them tree roots found its way up in that sewer line and busted that open. So I had to end up paying $5,500 to get the sewer line replaced.
Because the city was supposed to do that, but instead, we have to do it ourselves. The city's sewage line?
The city don't cover that.
Well, of course they don't. They told you they don't, but they're supposed to. You're an older woman. What's wrong with them? This neighborhood was in the newspaper and this house was on the front page, remember? Mm-hmm. Tell them.
Yeah, that was back in it was a nice house then.
This is still here. I remember when you got this. So out of all the things that were here before I was even born, this is something that was here after I was already here. Remember you bought the whole set, the table set, this?
It was out there in the backyard to see it.
Why is the table in the backyard? I see the chairs.
That's the table sitting in front
What
of
the? You spent all that money on that table and that's what it ends up looking like?
Yeah. Right.
Which is why great-grandmother was wrong. You don't need to set your seeds and all that.
When I would come in there, like, I had this big, huge tree, and it would hang over the table. And him and his brothers decided to start peeing in the flower and it killed it.
Well, listen, we only had one bathroom growing up, right? And my great-grandmother's room was right next to the bathroom. And if you had to use the bathroom, you had to ask to use the bathroom. And if someone was else in the bathroom, you couldn't use the bathroom. So I formulated a plan to follow my brother's lead, and when he peed, I would pee after him. So it wasn't my fault. I was just following someone else. It wasn't my fault.
These kids were mischievous.
Yes, very. I do remember one bad thing I did in my life.
Set the carpet on
I set the
fire.
carpet on fire after I watched my older sister Shayna do it first. So once I saw Shayna burn a hole in the carpet, I thought it was cool and I followed her. But once again, it wasn't my fault. Nothing's my fault. I will never take the credit for nothing that I didn't do. But if I did it, I'm in it. But right now, I'm realizing that this house is very short. And it's kind of like holding you back. You gotta realize you were meant to grow and evolve. This is you still being in the cocoon. If you were trying to turn into a butterfly, and this, you said you moved 3 times, right? This is the cocoon phase, and now you're just still in it. Like these silverware were here when I was a little baby. I remember saying, I wonder what it would feel like to eat breakfast with this spoon. Because it's just pointlessly big. This is crazy, Grandma. I mean, it's all still here. And it all could still be here, but you could be somewhere else. What you want to do, like, we have a whole situation, like, with flooring, with walls, with mold, with whatever them cats done did up and down. Like, this ain't just no quick bop, bop, fix some wood, drill some stuff, put some carpet down, paint, and then we're done. This is way bigger than I thought.
Yeah, I told you.
This is a $170,000 job. Remember when I sent the guy out here?
When you said your budget was going to be
$60,000.
Yeah.
I said I'm willing to spend 60. You know why I said that though? What? I looked on Zillow and it said, oh, your house is worth $60,000. I said I'm willing to match what she already owns. You own this house, right? Mm-hmm. So I said she already owns it. I'll drop what she owns in that house, but it's not smart to go above and beyond. The most expensive house in this neighborhood is this one. That's not renovated, by the way. The most expensive renovated house in this neighborhood doesn't even cross $99,000. So there's not even a $100,000 house in the neighborhood. So why would I drop $170,000 into this house? It would make this house just not even belong. When you're looking at all the comps and all the other houses, comparing them to, say if I was a buyer and this house is worth $250,000 because some random person dropped it in their grandmother's house and all the other houses are worth $90,000 or below. You're not gonna even look at the house because you're gonna think about the value. You're gonna say, well, I don't want the neighbors to be, you know, because that's how it goes. That's really what it is in business. I know it sounds bad, but I can say that. That's the truth. When people are looking to buy, they don't want their neighbors to be someone of a lower class because why would they live there? It's like settling. Yeah, I mean, the house is nice, but the neighbors, I don't know. You know, and realistically, the money doesn't change the neighbor. The neighbor could be the nicest person in the world, but just living in this house because they can't afford anything. It doesn't matter, but that's just still how it's looked at. Anyway, this freezer, is this new or the same one?
That don't even work no more.
Is that the new one?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm like, that wasn't there. This definitely new.
This don't work. This works. That's a refrigerator. When this one right here went out, then I had to bring this one from out
There's
the
stuff
garage.
in there.
Ain't no food in there.
Cats in there?
No.
Let's walk through the, actually this smells good. Not good, but like refreshing. This is my great grandmother, Gigi. This is who Kenneth named his daughter after. And that was Gigi's husband. I never got to meet him because he died before I was born.
Your great-grandma.
My great-great-grandfather. All of her stuff's still here. Wait, actually, this is not hers. Nah, this is hers. This bed is definitely hers. And this is the bed my little brother Kenneth was up under when he stole my grandma's envelope filled with money. And my grandma says, it's a rat under the bed, go get him, CJ. And I went under the bed, and instead of it being a rat, it was Kenneth with that big old gap, and he just had his eyes buck wide open. I was all scared. Oh, another cat. That's that wig I bought my grandma. Oh, let me tell you a story. You see that wood key right there?
Yeah.
I made that in wood shop.
Really?
Yeah, take it down.
Dixie, wow.
Yeah, I made it for my grandma. Take it down and ask her. That thing hasn't been removed in so long, and there's never been a key. See? What does it say right there? CJ.
CJ, third.
CJ. 3rd grade. In 3rd grade, I was smart enough to do this. And they don't even teach kids this anymore.
3rd grade.
I'm gonna show G because you respect this. This cat is freaking me out, seriously. I understand why my grandma's able to stand in here so long. Once you're in, you're in.
No.
No.
My mother.
I made this in 3rd grade for my grandma. It's a key holder. Now, isn't this cool?
Yeah.
This means I could have been like a builder. I mean, do you think that's messed up? What'd you rate that for 3rd grade?
For 3rd grade,
My bank?
The bank you
that's a 4 out of 5.
What bank?
It's the fact that
Show me.
A big
he was
C.
carving calligraphy.
You made it in wood shop.
Show me, because there's so much to see in there. It's hard to.
Really actually talented. He could really draw well.
Let me see that picture. I want this. Grandma, can I have this picture of us? This is my Nelly picture.
You want to look like
Ew,
Nelly so
you're
bad.
so.
You said I wanted to look like Nelly so bad?
Oh no,
How can someone want to look like something that they already look like? It wasn't my fault I look like that. And then like I got freaking construction on my face. Like, hey, can you make me over? This is Ralph. He was my old best friend. He was all up on my granny, huh?
Yeah.
He liked older women, and I liked it my grandma too. I used to do the same thing. It was weird.
You the best looking one out of that whole picture.
My grandma's
I'm not talking about the grandma. I'm talking about the
your
kids'
great
wife.
grandma.
I'm talking about the kids' wife. Oh, I'm talking about the kids' wife.
I love this. We love grandma is what it says. Wow. Grandma just brought me the bank that I made. What grade was I in?
7th grade, I believe.
7th grade. So by 7th grade, I was using plexiglass and everything. Boy, Andy working hard over there too. This is exactly why he's on every trip. So I know you guys are wondering, where's D-Lo? D-Lo's actually at my house doing the exact same thing he did last week. He's watching the people work on my house. So instead of us leaving my house unprotected and unattended, we left D-Lo there as a foreman. So for those of you wondering, what does D-Lo do? How does he get paid? You don't need to know how he gets paid. Just know this. D-Lo is a direct asset to my company, and he puts on a lot of different hats at a lot of different times. We've seen D-Lo editing before. We've seen D-Lo just be my best friend in a time of need before. We've seen D-Lo get me freaking ads on Instagram when people be like, promo. It was all D-Lo, okay? We've seen D-Lo do a lot of things. He's become my investor before, fired him from that, but he's been a lot, and now he's a foreman, and a foreman is basically someone who's over a lot of other people doing a job. That's what D-Lo is. Tomorrow he's gonna be doing something else, and guess what? D-Lo likes it, we like it, we love each other, and everyone's gonna stay exactly where they are, but none of us are gonna stay exactly where we are because we're all going straight through the roof. So this girl on the phone, I used to carry her books home. I used to want to be her little man and all that. But you know what? She was super high yellow, light-skinned, and she played me. Now look at her now. She's on the phone asking me to remind her of how I used to carry her books. And now guess what? Where you at? Where you at? Huh? Where you at? Where you at? I can't. Don't do that. But I'm a bobblehead at first. You see how I got that? I'm very good at telling jokes, Desiree. And no, I never forgot you. I actually got Desiree tattooed on my arm, and I got it covered up too. She like, wait, you used to be my daddy? Yeah. I'm that baby's daddy. Look under these clouds really closely and see if you can feel it. You can see it.
Mom,
You thought it was a joke?
you got your name tatted? What is wrong with you?
She said, what's wrong with you? These people right here, man, straight from my city, and they even got more people coming too, which is crazy. But look, they talking about gang. If I could take all of these dudes and change them into business-minded people, would you guys be impressed? Tell me in the comment section right now, because I think that each and every one of them has the mindset where they could be rich too, but maybe they just need to be shown the right way. Maybe they just seeing the same thing as I was seeing when I was a kid, because when I was growing up, he was just 4, so they was probably all like the same, 4 or 5 years old or whatever. But I was seeing something that made me feel like it was no future. And then I moved to Las Vegas and I was like, what the heck? Oh, it's Maseratis and Lamborghinis and Porsches and Rolls Royces everywhere. But out here, we don't see that, so we don't think about it. When we don't think about it, you don't achieve it. So I'm here, they excited, they can't even believe I'm here. They like, man, I don't believe you here, I'm about to pull up. So they see I'm really here and I look like I'm supposed to look. And the reason that I'm here is to do something good for the community. And this is one of the best things anybody can do for their community. Not show up like,
Hey y'all, let's look tough real quick for the cameras so they can.
no, this wasn't planned, this isn't staged, and I'm not running from them. They not trying to rob me or nothing like that.
no.
All of these dudes though, I bet you they rocking your hood, y'all gonna be scared. If they walk down Chicago, they'll be clutching that purse, but none of them don't mean no harm. We look like this because this is what we at. We don't got nothing better to look like. What y'all expect? So that being said, we're gonna stay connected with them. We're gonna come back and forth. We've already been here a lot, but now that we here, We're gonna be bringing construction people out here. I'm gonna be having jobs for people like them. If they wanna get paid and learn how to be rich, they gonna come on. Listen, do what they telling y'all because they gonna be in my videos more often if I keep coming out here. So you might as well get used to it. Because if I bring a Mr. Beast video out here, no one's gonna believe it. If I came back out here and did a challenge where I said something crazy like y'all gotta stand in this circle and the last man in the circle win 10 bands, would y'all do it? Hell yeah! You see what I'm saying, bro? We really can turn up. Get in my comment section if y'all wanna see that.
Hey, if y'all wanna see us stand in the circle for 100 bands, y'all let us know in the comments.
I said 10 bands, he said 100 bands. Okay, look, that's better. So if I was to give away my track card or something like that, then what would y'all do? Would y'all like that?
Y'all hear what they playing? That's my music.
You a rapper?
D-Money 2100. That's what they playing.
So listen,
y'all gotta shout my boy out on the music side, man. Look my boy up,
D-Money 2100. Make sure y'all follow him on Instagram and look his Instagram up. If his music is legit, I got so many businesses going on. I might start a record label. I already been talking about that. It's crazy. It's money everywhere, like.
City, man.
We got it,
man. This ain't stage.
You really
nothing stage.
What's your numbers looking like though? You getting views like
10K. That's
10K?
the most. That's the most I got.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
No paid promotion.
It's not 10,000 people out here, so that's crazy. That means a lot. That's really good.
From the hood. I gotta show you, matter of fact, real quality work.
Real quality work, man.
Music videos?
Yeah, and I got all these people in it.
What the heck? Look at how he looking. Look, he got that face like, he ain't lying.
Going up.
He ain't lying.
You ain't lying. It's real. Oh, it probably ain't no service like that.
Yeah, you got one bar.
Yeah.
I don't got no. How your phone say 29, but it's all the way full?
Bro,
He got a scammer phone. Oh, heck it.
Don't play with CJ out here, man. For real.
Like, get it, huh? Oh my.
D-Money 2100.
How you be? I'm good, man. Hey, this dude, he's older than me. So out of all the people that's been pulling up, he's the only person that was actually really older than me and was always fresh, always paid. You 40?
Yeah, I'm 40 now, bro.
He's 40? Dang, bro. Oh yeah, you GA. That's crazy. Yeah. But this guy right here, man. You still living here in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Wow, man.
You see it?
You see it? Wait, so you got the James too?
Man. Yeah, I don't wear the gym. I'm old, man. I'm classy. I just put my hoodie on. I just gotta work, man. You know me.
Who you work at?
I'm at 21st Century.
Wow.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is a school. Hey, put him on the map. Hold on. Show them the school real quick. Let my cameraman get that.
Watch out for my boy this year, man.
21st Century School.
Hey, look. Vintage Look. I'm talking about you can eat off this.
This is my first day back in my city, in my neighborhood. I'm finna go have us some lunch. Hopefully y'all enjoying this video and make sure y'all follow everybody, man. Hopefully they said it really clearly and correctly. Because a lot of times they be like, hey,
D-Lo_grind, Facebook and Instagram.
Alright, man. Instagram, grind021, Facebook, Damo Grind, man. Come on, man. Instagram, D-Money 2100 with 2 Y's. Facebook, Victor Nelson, man. Y'all gon' follow that motherfucker.
You gonna blow his motor.
Add me on Instagram, KSB_Sean2100. Y'all already know.
Instagram, Too Risky Good. That's it.
Instagram 2100 Savage.
When I left my grandmother's house, it was mid-conversation, and I wasn't able to completely do the walkthrough with my grandmother because every time we started talking, she kept on talking about a lot of other memories, and I kept wanting to hear them, so we never really got to do the full walkthrough. But that being said, I also was distracted because a lot was going on outside. We have Lexi, we have Britt, we have G, we have Kamari, we have Nike, Tavy, Andy, myself. We have so many people there that don't understand that what I know is that the people that are there are not there to hurt us. Right, I was the only one there that could trust in that. And the people that were there, of course, they know they don't want to hurt us. But all of these other people who I brought into my habitat, they were a little bit uncomfortable. So that's why I had to leave, because it was getting, I'm not gonna say chaotic, it was just getting very overwhelming for the other parties involved, like I named. It doesn't mean I'm not coming back, but it does mean that when I come back, we're gonna have a little bit more order. It's gonna be structured more, and maybe we don't bring the ladies out. But either way, that is that. And I would love to have continued the video because it was actually my first time going inside, but you guys will have a chance to see everything that's gonna happen once it unfolds. Now you know what we're doing. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it, and hopefully we can do this before we hit 10 million, but if not, hopefully we can do this at 10 million subscribers.